So it should come to restream. And I can switch off the Africa on restream. So I already got my signal on restream. It shows me resolution 400. That's not a very good resolution I got there. Let me change that. Oh, I got that in the live chat. All right. But can you hear the game audio now? Can you hear that? That's kind of fascinating. So now it's 50 frames? Why is it 50 frames? It should be 60. But the CPU is heating up, I guess, because now I'm streaming 2 streams at the same time. And I'm encoding 2 streams, so which doesn't make a lot of sense, but I still got my... Oh, they're making advertisements for vMix? vMix HD regular license, $350, 1 year prepaid. The vMix wasn't bad either, actually, because my license expired on network error. My license expired on the Dear my Jay, hello, hello. We are just trying to fix something with the streaming. Oh man, that shooting is annoying. But can you hear the game sound? Does anyone see, hear, or is able to listen to that? Something. So Restream is showing me it's working. It's showing Twitch online and YouTube online, but it's working. There's no game audio? Why not? I got all the audios. I got the microphone. Ah! Jamsiman. Yeah, no problem, no problem. I'm changing the settings on my Zoom H6. So can you hear the game sound now? The music that's playing? I can hear the music. Oh crap. No, that's the mic. I think you guys should hear the music. But it's very faint, right? I think you guys should hear the music. But overall, it's quite faint, right? So, how's that?
BJ님 어서 오세요.
Oh wait. Overall, it's quite faint, right? So, how's that? Ah, over there. I got more buttons to turn.
BJ님 어서 오세요.
How's that? Guys, help me. Oh wait. So, how's that? Ah, over there. Okay. It should be working. It should be working. So let me check on the Twitch thing. Just play a little bit around and then we take a look. And then we see if there is like flickering. So that one looks good on Twitch. It looks okay. Does anyone check on Africa? I'll check the Africa as well. Oh, the music. Come on.
무고한 이들을 지키겠습니다.
Where's the mouse? Watch now. So YouTube is. How about YouTube? Is it working? So YouTube is. How about YouTube? Is it working? YouTube sounds good. Good encoding. No big deal, I guess. Looks good. On YouTube. How's Africa? Africa. Artie's munching melons. Maybe it's a little bit noisy on my side. I go down to 70%. So what do you guys think about?
유진이13님 어서 오세요.
What? What? 뭐야? 뭐야 이게? 이제 말씀하세요. 뮤즈님.
함께일 때 우리 강합니다.
아, 아니. Do we have any tank? No tank. I go for Diva.
수비를 준비하십시오.
Rainbow, you're loving OWB ended. I'm just 안녕하세요. 잠시 후에. 그래. 왜요? 싫은데요? 아주 많이? 왜 오버워치 싫어요? 싫다. 쏩니까? 아이고, 이 말은
몸이 공격에 망가져버린 모습을 보면 내 고향이 생각나.
I flew long and hard and wide.
시스템 정상. 디바 출격 준비 완료. 방어 매트리스 전개.
적의 공격까지 30초.
So it looks good on Twitch, right? Twitch looks good. I think like
리듬에 몸을 맞게.
몸이
잠시.
공격에 망가져버린 이곳을 보면 내 고향이 생각나.
In the east.
이것도 너프의 도시지.
The volume is so loud.
목표를 포착했다.
How about that? Is that better? I use
이것도 너프의 도시지.
Simyon. Dang, is it better now? Banana Man, 안녕하세요. Where's that bastard? 10 player kill streak. Need some healing. Alright, alright, alright. Oof. I need a couple of time until I get my thing back, my mech suit. Whew. That was a hard race so far. Oh no, they killed me in the second I wanted to call my mech suit. What the fuck? How's the sound? Better now? I hope it's better now. Mokke. Where should I flee to? Oh my god. 왜 싫어하세요? 라고 말하고 싶어요. 다른 시청자님 나한테 언제 그만하겠어요 라고 열받아. So he was asking me actually when I would be finished playing games. So I was asking him why is he hating me playing games. 이렇게 말씀하고 싶었어요. 예. 근데 wow, that bitch. Whew. Can't believe that. I need some healing, but that's not very much. Heal up. Isn't there a health pack actually somewhere over here? There should have been a health pack. Oof. Wow, that got me in the last second. She's behind us. What?
란티저님 어서 오세요. 좀 하시지.
No! Oh man! Ian Fusion님 안녕하세요. 아, 처음 만나서 뵙겠습니다. Ah, shoot! Didn't look too good. Apagando las luces. Oh man! Oh, that was from Twitch. Hello, Ian Fusion. Ian Fusion. Ian. Sorry, I'm streaming to Korea as well, so I got a little bit confused about the Korean writing on the chat overlay. No offense. Whoa! Nice. Oh, Leon. Good player. I think that Reaper was also good. And give the lower ones also a chance for endorsement. Wow. So yeah, that was the question he was asking. Like, literally he was asking me to stop playing Overwatch. Right? That's what it was. He didn't say it, but he meant it. Correct. But I'm always listening, but he doesn't believe me. Let's play a Widow. I'm a bad Widowmaker, guys. You can't believe me. I'm a really bad Widowmaker. Yoreriku has joined. War Silver. I should play more competitive games, I guess, and improve myself. So is the sound now okay? Did anyone check? I should play more competitive games, I guess, and improve myself. So it's flickering on Africa, right? And on Twitch? There's no flickering on Twitch. So it's Africa. Africa is the problem. As always.
난투전님 어서오세요. 다들 준비됐죠?
And I have to tell you, I'm a really super bad.
내가 최고의 암살을 해낸 전쟁이고 그날 난 살아있는 느낌이었지.
They have a Reaper on top. Maybe I can get rid of him. Ah! Did you see that? Why did she hit me and I didn't hit her? It was 2. It was. Ah, she came from the side, damn. Fudge. Ash. Yeah, I... Oh, what the fuck is going on? How is it possible? I mean, I'm shooting him like into the head. Oh. I think the typical thing for a sniper is like to move more. That was bad. That was bad, guys. I'm really a bad Widowmaker. I need to get more calm. And then... That's what I hate with Brigitte and Reinhardt. You don't see anything. It's like constant... There's so much going on in the field of view, right? Isn't it? Nice. Wow. I got bronze medal for eliminations. Not bad, maybe. Time to endorse. I think Fluffy Monster was helping me, and Super Ninja, I had him earlier, right? Defend. What's best to defend? I go for Brigitte, I guess. That would be good.
우리님 어서 오세요.
우리님 어서 오세요. 오랜만이다. 아 몰라. 여긴 처음이에요.
제가 여러분의 방패가 되겠어요. 용진, 오뮤님 어서 오세요.
현진님 안녕하세요. Welcome back. Where did you go, my friend? What's going on?
앞뒤 싸우고 그런 건 다 이해하기는 따라다니는 건 꽤 골치 아픈 일이지.
그렇게 생각 안 해요. 저희도 영광스러운
Oof. 안녕하세요.
저번에 영국 왕실의 왕관을 훔쳤을 때 기억나?
Let's see if it works.
그럼 시작할까요? 조금 더 강화해 드릴게요. 이번엔 말이지. 상태로 버티고 있어요. 방어구 여기 있어요. 네. 방어구 받으세요.
What? Oh Where's the guy? Let's see. I can't even see that. Where's the capital of Swiss? It's Bern. Bern. It's Bern. Geneva? Zurich? No, it's Bern. B-E-R-N. Bern.
조금 더 강화해 드릴게요.
왜요? Why is no one contesting? I hate that. Well, bad. 맞아요. 이거 맞아요.
아까보다 더 잘할 수 있어.
Oh, we already lost that one. Shoot.
화물을 저지하십시오.
강화해 드릴게요. 제가 상태를 막아줄게요. 강력이 오래 버티지 못했어. 내 다음 타는 공략하십시오. 이것도 너프의 도시지.
Whoa. What's going on?
이것도 너프의 도시지. 이제 올라가는 건.
But I contested it. Contesting is good.
소리 들었어요.
We need to contest as much as possible.
곧 나아질 거예요. 멈추십시오.
Where's my help? Is there anyone helping?
힘을 합쳐 특수능력을 장비합시다. 죽지 않아. 다 배우는 과정일 뿐이야.
There's no second tank.
제가 지켜드릴게요. 제가 도와드릴게요.
Oh, I don't know Geneva because my best friend is supposed to work there. Geneva is the French part of Switzerland, and I've never been. I've been once in the French part, and they only speak French. So there is no English, no German.
시스템 정상
Wow, there's no chance. They're like only shooting from all sides, and I got an Orb of Discord. What the fuck is going on? Oh man. How did he kill a Reinhardt with one blow? I mean, I have 500 of life points. The problem is there's no healer. Oh. That's gonna be a long game. Oh man. Oh man, no way. That's a lost game. You mean the common formal language is French rather than English? There is no formal English in Switzerland. It's French. It's real French. And nothing else but French. What do you mean but English? English is no formal language in Switzerland. It's not. It's German, French, Italian, and Romansh. Right? It's just those 4 languages. French can be used more than English. English can't be used on the street. They don't speak French, English. Don't confuse that. You're in Switzerland. English is no language over here. You can't speak English in the French part. You cannot. McCree? Okay, let's take McCree. What happened? So, if you say French more than English, I think that's very optimistic. It depends like where you're working. If you're working like in an international company, then of course they speak English. But like on the streets, like maybe tourist restaurants and stuff, they maybe speak more English, but like typically no. Which city can European immigrant be preferred in Swiss? Which city can European immigrant be preferred in Swiss? What do you mean European immigrant? You mean if you're traveling? Or do you really want to immigrate to Switzerland? That's kind of confusing. You mean you want to go to Swiss? Which is the best city for you? Or do you mean like if someone from France goes to Switzerland, like a European, to do for a living? That's hard to say. That's kind of hard to say because it depends on Whoa. What? I need something else. That's not my style of fighting. Yeah, when you talk what? When you talk about living, then this is kind of hard to say because it depends on the job you I didn't hit even one. That's not good. That was not good. All cities might look good to get a job or just reside. Yes and no. It depends what job you have, because depending on your job, there might not be the chance to work in every spot, right? Got her down. Nice, nice, nice.
제가 왔어요.
So, like if you're more going into software and engineering, then there might be so how about working at the HWO? If you get a job there, if you're like that capable that you get a job at HWO, I mean it's an international organization, but I mean like there will be so many people trying to get a job there. How did Genji get behind me? So it might be possible actually, but actually I'm not quite sure if you just get hired by HWO. You can try, but then you need to speak French because you're in the French part. So that's what I wanted to tell you.
은밀하게 거침없습니다.
공고기가 준비됐어요.
아씨.
여러분의 안전단이
What the hell is going on? Why is
죽지 않아요.
Oh, they were fast. Wow. Well, that was stressful. Anyway, so yeah, technically speaking, if you want to go to Switzerland for work, it depends on what kind of profession you have, so that you have that you can decide like what city you're gonna get a job, right? And you mean it's not easy to get into HWO and can be perfect chance to get a career or credit as a doctor? I think like there is many people trying to get into HWO if you ask me like that. And if you go on LinkedIn, you will like typically get on LinkedIn. I saw like a couple of times job openings on HWO, but it doesn't stay. So if you want to try to get in to HWO, you might try, but I think there will be a lot of people trying to get a job, and so the question is, why you and not someone else? And so I can imagine that this will be kind of hard to reach, right? So kind of problem, right? So let me set. Oof. What happened? Huh? Oh man. What's going on over here? Is there a zoom or something? Oh, I'm on the wrong settings. That should do. It's a little bit messy behind there, but anyways. No. But this camera needs a lot of lighting. So actually, it's kind of grainy right now. Let me cut off the clutter. It doesn't look that bad. All right. All right. So yeah, question is, if you say, is it hard to pass the test of HWO? I can't tell you. I never applied for HWO. I'm a dentist, so who the fuck needs a dentist in the HWO? I guess no one. So I think like you might try. It might work, but I think it's gonna be hard. I think it's gonna be really, really hard to get into HWO. Right. Alright. So, but the question was like what is the best way or best city to get into Switzerland? So the question is, what do you want to do, right? Do you just want to get into Switzerland no matter what? Or I'm not sure. What do you want to do? What's your intention? So, if you just give me half of the story, then it's gonna be hard. What a great job to get into it. Or a dentist? No, come on. I think my best friend have made it. Really? That was lucky. Because I don't know if they have like quotas which they have to fill, like, because it's a world organization, so maybe they have to have Asians if they get one. I'm not sure. So he is supposed to move there and work at it in Geneva. Oh really? That's nice. It will be fairly different, although I think like the French part and HWO will be better for foreigners than the German Swiss part. Actually. I mean, like, there's a saying which says no one goes to Switzerland for living. We all go to Switzerland for work and then we leave again. So I think maybe if he works here a couple of years, then he gets sick of Europe or Switzerland at least. And then he will come back to Korea. What does it mean? French part? The French part. Geneva is in the French part of Switzerland, so Geneva is French. Right? And I'm living in a German part, and others live in Ticino. It's not an Italian part, but it's like we call Romandie. It's the French part, French-speaking part of Switzerland, which was technically in earlier times France. If I have a chance to go to Swiss, I'm planning to see him and you. If you go to Geneva, that's like fairly difficult to meet up with me because that's like the total opposite end of Switzerland. It will be very hard to travel. I think it's like very far. So, right? But if I have time, why not? I don't say no, but it's like if you plan on going to Geneva, like coming up to my place and back to Geneva, that's like too much of a problem. I mean, that's like it's like the same amount of time you would need to fly from here to Dubai. It's about 5 to 6 hours. It's like it's a French part. It's another it's another part of the universe. It's like very far and complicated to get there. Zurich is opposite to Geneva. No, I'm not in Zurich. That's why I'm like on the other side of the border. I'm at the Austrian border and Geneva is at the French border. So if this is Switzerland, there's Zurich, there's Geneva, and there's me. So I'm like on a total opposite side. Andrew Park, hello, hello. Welcome to a YouTube channel. I finished playing Overwatch and we are talking about immigration to Switzerland. It had a nice, how do you say that? The topic turned, switched, got switched.
택잼잼님 어서 오세요.
택잼잼님 안녕하세요. 여긴 처음이에요. 반갑습니다. Wow, it's too far between parts. It's like really far. So I think it's like we were driving once to the French part near Basel, and that was 3.5 hours, and from there to Geneva it's like at least 2 more hours to go, right? Need more advice? Some advice? Alright, shoot it out. How long will it take by plane? What? From Geneva to... No, there's no plane. There's no plane. Is there a plane? No, that's too short for a plane. It's not a far distance. It's mountains in between. That's why it's so hard to travel. So Andrew, just tell me. Are you a native English speaker? 아니다. 저는 독일 사람입니다. 근데 스위스에 사는데요. 그래서 아니 그래서 아니야. I have my school laptop to my father and I need a laptop for school. What? I have my school laptop to my father. You handed it over? Alright. And I need a laptop for school. I'm wondering if I should buy MacBook Pro or MSE gaming laptop. MSE gaming laptop. Take the gaming laptop because I think you want to play games from time to time. I also think you might want to stream from time to time. You also might like to use USB recording devices and stuff like that, like the Razer Ripsaw or something, and then it would be easier for you to choose a Windows system. So that's my opinion. Right. So Geneva and Zurich is like too close together. I'm not even sure if there's like a flight connection from Zurich to Geneva, because that's like, I think that's like, there might be, but it's like half an hour flight or something. And but over here there is an airport, but it has no connection to the Swiss part. It has connection to Austria. I have a gaming desktop that I built like 5 years ago to that's why. Hey? What does that have to do with the laptop? You're not gonna use your gaming PC in school, right? Which vehicle or transportation should I choose to move between Geneva and Zurich? If you're a foreigner, you should better take the train. I think that's the easiest. So train connection in Switzerland is typically quite good, I would say. I don't like the train, but it's fairly good over here. Then I don't even know why you're asking. Just go for... Just go for Mac. You think Mac is better? Why is there no connection between regions? There is a connection between, but not by airplane, I think. Because like for the plane it's too short, the distance is too short. And by car you have to go around the mountains, so you're not like driving directly. That's, yeah, Switzerland is kind of complicated, if you ask me. Like driving wise, it's fairly complicated. Whew. I'll look it up. Let me check. Maps. Google. Let me check the route. So it's 4.5 hours, around 4.5 hours. It is around 400 kilometers, and by train it's 8 hours by train. Oh my gosh! And then it takes the bus. Yeah, I told you, I'm not living in a very central part of Switzerland, so. Even if you didn't have the desktop, I would still go for a Mac if you want to devote your time to study. Yeah, I was thinking because it is way cheaper. Many mountains might be barriers for pilots to navigate there. Yeah. I think the distance is quite short. I have to look that up. Okay. What's Monday? Let's take Monday. One adult. And fly back on Tuesday. Kind of simple thing. Michi off. So flying. Even when it's cheaper, I think like you're more versatile with a Windows laptop than with a MacBook Pro. But I think like battery wise, if you're like relying on a lot of mobility, the MacBook might be lasting longer on the battery than a gaming laptop. So it really depends on what you really want to do with that. So flying from Geneva to Zurich or Zurich to Geneva is around 950 Swiss francs, one direction or two directions. Yeah, so yeah, maybe back and forth. Yeah, so it's 470 bucks one direction. It is the greatest achievement to get into HWO, right? I cannot tell. I never tried. I never applied, but I can imagine that there's like a lot of people trying to get into it. So I don't know. I cannot tell you. I love how this guy says only he must be born with a silver spoon, maybe a golden spoon. Yeah, actually, Andrew, if you start working and earning money, 1,200 bucks might not sound a lot. So, I mean, it depends on what it's worth for you, right? Yeah. I mean, I could buy it as well, just like that, but I don't think it's 1,200 bucks. That must be really cheap. Maybe it's the 13-inch MacBook Pro, the smaller one. No, is there a 13-inch? No, there's not, right? Wasn't there a 13-inch or something in comparison? But considering the fact that you're buying a laptop. Yeah, actually, I bought an HP laptop, a convertible laptop, which you can like fold over. It's pretty small. It's a 14-inch laptop. It's fairly light. You can charge it with an USB backup battery, and it's quite light. It's like that thick. It's less than a centimeter, like really thin. And yeah, I love that one. It's really mobile. I wanted to have a very mobile laptop, so that's why I chose that one. I wanted a convertible where I can write on, where I can use a pen, a digital pen, and yeah, foldable, small, portable, easy to charge with every. So I can even charge the laptop with my phone charger, but it takes a couple of hours. And I even have like a battery block which I can hook on to the laptop. So, and it runs off the battery, the external battery, so that's kind of cool. So really mobile setup, what I got. There's no need to buy a MacBook Air. Why not? Is the rest also good? Anyways, I hope Hirosu streams again soon. Yeah, I saw him playing like the FIFA on YouTube, which was interesting, and I was glad to listen to his voice again. It's been like over a year now that he vanished from Earth and like digital Earth, and so I hope he's doing great. Yeah, so your friend is coming to Geneva. Interesting. I have never been in Geneva, so, but I only hear good things from Geneva, so I think like the French people are different style of people than the German part, actually. Yeah, I realized he was just like doing voiceovers. Maybe he fears to go on camera. Maybe something changed. He lost his hair. He got older. He became Ajay and lost his hair. No, I don't know. I wonder if he's still playing on his laptop or what. I saw him a couple of times on the Overwatch, on the social part of Overwatch, and the how is it called? Yeah, the social thing, and but now it says Hirosu offline for 2 years. So I think that's kind of sad, because I think he could have just continued playing Overwatch like comfortably. I was once shooting a message and he didn't reply, so I guess like he feared of something. I'm not sure. But when I go through my list, I have like minis where it says like offline for months or years, even some of my Korean viewers that played with me, it says offline for 2 years. I don't know if that changes when I change servers or something. Not sure. The ratio of French people can be higher than other Europeans. What do you mean the ratio of French people? It's a French part of Switzerland. It's like French-speaking Swiss people who are living there. Or do you mean like tourists? I mean tourist is like, I think like France? No, it's not France. It's a French part of Switzerland. It's Switzerland. It's like Swiss nationality, but speaking French. But in former times, like 200 or 300 years ago, it was French. Or like really French. French. Not Swiss French. Today they are Swiss French. So like the Swiss French is also a little bit different from France French. Oh man, that's like hard to explain. Yeah. We call it small France? No. What is it? No. You call it small France? No. It's like the Romandie, and there's the Jura, and Jurassian people speak French. Like the canton of Bern is like split, half is German, half is French, but there's quite a lot of French speaking people in the canton of Bern, and after Bern comes Jura, and the Jurassians mainly speak French. There's very few speaking German fluently, and then there's like, I think Geneva is like the capital of its own canton, so, and this one must be French as well. Where's the headquarters of FIFA? I don't know, actually. The FIFA. Maybe it's in Geneva as well, because most of the international locations are placed in Geneva, because more like international people, they have more ease in learning French or speaking French than German. So that's why a lot of those international organizations is placed in the French part. So I wouldn't wonder if it's like in Geneva as well, but I don't know. I have to look it up. No, it's in Zurich, actually. The FIFA headquarters are in Zurich. Alright. I got that one wrong. It's in Zurich. Yeah, it's in Zurich. Yeah, you were faster in Googling than me. But like the CERN or HWO or what else is there? There's like a couple of organizations, international organizations that are located in Geneva. So I figured it might be, but I think like Sepp Blatter is German speaking, so that's why maybe FIFA is located in the German part, because Sepp Blatter, the founder of FIFA, was German speaking. But Sepp Blatter was not a very wise man or educated man. He just took the simple road of school. So Sepp Blatter was not very educated. He was so he's not educated, but he was not stupid. Kind of, right? I think. So he is like a very diverse personality, and I think like FIFA had a lot of bribing in the background, so it's too much of a business and not enough of not only focusing on sports. You live in the center of FIFA? No, I don't. Why do I live in the center of FIFA? I always have a suspicion towards CERN. Oh really? Why? Why? That's interesting. Come on, tell us. So CERN is written with a C in front, but otherwise it was okay. They may be possibly making a time machine or something. Yeah, and then Switzerland will vanish in a time bubble, and all the rest of the world will suffer from hunger and problems, and we boost ourselves back in time when there isn't like no people going against us. We will rule the world as Swiss people if we go back in time. Maybe. I think like the CERN guys are really clever guys. And I think they also hire just the best physicians and scientists for their Forschung, their sciences, their experiments. Yeah, maybe. And why not? I mean, like, when it comes to those things, Switzerland is quite good. I mean, Switzerland is not the best country and not the wisest country, and the young politicians are very stupid. And I think Switzerland is bowing down too much to the European Union, which is not good. I would want to work at CERN if I were a physics student. So what do you study? What's your topic? What's your major? If you study something else. We all got curious now. Take Chim now you have to answer that one. You got everyone curious about what your major is. Tell us. CS? What is CS? What is CS? CS? No, that doesn't ring a bell. Computer science? That's called CS. We call it IT. No. Computer science. Alright. So you're gonna hack CERN and look into that, I would say. You have to check that out. For us, you have to hack into their system and like steal all the very important scientific papers so that we know what they're really doing. That would be a good thing. But I think they have also very clever IT guys who will protect the servers. So I think it will be hard to get into CERN. I can imagine that. Right? Huh. I think CERN will be interesting. I don't know if you have like, if they make like they can like walk around the facilities and take a look. I'm often into making a program, which can be tough. Yeah, sometimes I try to program, but I'm not really good at programming. I'm more good at like taking a piece of code and trying to rewrite the parts that I think that might be different, but I'm not really good at that. You think? I don't think so. I think the Korean government will back down and say, "Oh, we didn't know anything. Just take that one." That he needs yeah, if he still uses the same laptop, so his laptop was like 3 years old when he stopped broadcasting last year, and like after 4 years, I think like the hardware will be struggling with the new games. I think it will be still fine for broadcasting and being on camera, but for like gaming and broadcasting, that really might be hard on the CPU. So, but I hope he's starting to broadcast, or at least to like upload a couple of videos with the video of him. I really like to see if he's like doing good. Oh really? Dang, that's good, that's good. I mean, like, hacking is interesting, but most of the time I got hacked this year. My website got hacked this year, and it was really expensive to get everything up and running. So I think people don't really realize what kind of damage they cause to to the people they hack. So yeah, that was not funny. It cost a lot of time and a lot of money. He was supposed to be sentenced for a few years. However, the companies paid all the bond to just make him get out of jail. So he's hired now. Good way. Good tactics. Good tactics. Now, I don't know if that would work over here. So the damn mic is always like popping up, and I don't like that. Well, anyway. Alright. I think like that mic has less that mic has less noise than the other one. No. I think it's maybe it's just the same. I don't know. Well, I'm in US. It worked here at least. Oh, you're in the United States? 아, 한국 사람 아니야? 미국 사람. 알았어. Why did you just like go over for work? I don't know why so many Koreans leave Korea for working outside of Korea. I don't know what the intention about that is. Misfortune turns into a blessing from. That's true, because he might have ended up in jail and then game over. Born and raised in Korea, though I moved here. Why did you move there? I always wonder why so many Koreans wanna leave Korea. It's like fascinating to see. I think it's interesting. I mean, it's not that like Korea is doing bad. It's doing fairly good, I think. So I'm kind of wondering. In a pursuit of better education, if I have to put in one sentence. Ah, I got it. So you're now like in America at a university studying computer science. Is that right? Can we think like that's the thing going on? 8 years ago. Oh man, no, that it's like kind of long time for university studying, I think. Maybe you did something wrong. Or you're not really good at studying. No. I'm just making jokes. Sorry. Georgia Institute of Technology at the moment. The GIT. I think like Koreans are fairly good educated, so I always wonder how they get like into those big institutes. I think if a German student would apply over there, he would not be taken. So I think like Koreans already have a very good education, a very high level of education. So I always wonder why you guys wanna go even further. It's like crazy. Isn't it too much? It's famous for TEC. What's TEC? What is TEC? 이거 뭐야? Typical Asian level. I think you guys are too much. You guys are too much. Technology. Alright. I mean, I'm just a simple dentist. I just studied at at my university, which is like famous for dentistry in Germany, but it's not like the very best after all. I think we have like 8 universities for dentistry in Germany. Yeah, around 8 I would say. So Switzerland just had 3, right? So Switzerland is producing like I think like 60 dentists per year, which is kind of hilarious. I mean, like 60 dentists per year, that's like nothing compared to the size. And yeah, do what you love what you do. That's what all the life is about. Do you think so? Alright, if that's your opinion, then go for it. Just do it. I think like, no, that's too philosophical. I won't start such kind of discussion. That's like, I don't want to scare anyone off. So. I love saying this can sound like cliche. Yeah, that's true. It's all a cliche. But I think you have to look into that topic much more deep than just like that kind of plain saying. But anyways, if you feel comfortable with that, then it's your mental paradigm, then go for it. So don't, if it works for you, you should go for it. I mean, like, I think like the problem with sayings is that it's just a quote and it sounds good, but maybe it doesn't fit every situation, so it gets a little bit complicated, and then you think, oh no, that was all crap, and then it goes on and on and on and stuff like that. So I think like the quote is good, but typically actually you cannot do what you love all the time, and unrealistic, or rather too optimistic. 자타님 안녕하세요. I think like in most parts it's maybe unrealistic, not optimistic. It's an optimistic quote, and I think it's a quote that should motivate the listener to like pursue his dreams, which might be possible, but I think like for many people it might not work out. So it's not bad to have a positive light our entire life. A positive light. I think people think way too much. If you would stop thinking and just enjoy the things you're doing without thinking about you have to enjoy them because that's what you love and stuff like that. So I think like many people are mentally blocked by thinking too much of how it should be or why it should be that way, because you're believing that it should be that way, so you won't enjoy it because you're like trying to get something. Dream big, dare to fail. So the American style of marketing development is fail fast and often. That's the American style. So it's not dream big, it's just fail fast and often and learn from your mistakes. And the German mentality is you are not allowed to fail, so try to get everything working at least like 500% correct, and if it's when you reach the point where it's 500% correct, then you can go onto the market and try to sell your stuff, which does most probably not work, because if you reached 500% of accuracy the market is like light years ahead of you, and that's why Germany is lost in competition. Always. hello, hello. 휘장 캥가루님. 캥거루? 호주 사람? 혹시 거기서 사는데요? 호주에? That would be fun, maybe. I know someone who might go. What is your ultimate goal in your long life, JayK? I don't have a goal. No. You're a Kiwi? Nice. Cool. I never had a Kiwi in my show. The ultimate goal in life is not to do. It's like my mentality is to like go forward, improve the little steps, and improve and improve and improve, and then you will reach something. I don't think like pursuing big goals will lead to anything except for frustration. To seize the day, don't be concerned about the uncertainty in the future. Woman, money, sex. Yeah, simply put. But I think like there's like people who say I feel like if you watch YouTube and those motivational speakers, many say you need goals, goal setting, and how to set your goals, and there are like tons of videos about that shit. But I think like for most people, goals don't work because either they're unrealistic, or they're not really well thought of, or they are thought of but you don't know all the background stuff so that you can really decide on your goals, and then people get frustrated, and then they're like feeling bad because of frustration, because of something they were thinking in their head and it didn't work. So I think like it's better to tell people just go your way and improve and try to improve, get better like every day a little bit, and then you will come further than like say I want to earn $100 million in 10 years, and who's gonna reach that? Like actually, who will? No one will, right? I might get close though. No, just joking. I mean, some people might get like reach more than if they don't take that goal, but like all the people on the internet are telling you buy my course and you will make like $100,000 per month in online sales and shit. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Where should all the money come from? I mean, like there must be so many people with buying addiction to earn that money. So I don't think that's really true. I think there's like information worthwhile buying out there, but yeah, it's kind of, I think, the fundamental desire as a human being. I mean that was like the on the other part. So it's like the people are selling you the fantasy of getting rich, and you buy that fantasy because you have big goals and dreams, but more dreams than goals. And so instead of buying like 100 books, you're buying one online course for $1,000, and you feel like I will make it, and then you won't make it, and you don't know why. So the problem is, I think you have to develop, right? You have to develop into that person who is capable of earning these amounts of money, and just buying an online course and starting out, it will get you into nowhere because you don't have the tools to like accomplish the basics. And if you don't have the basics and the experience for doing the basics, it's not worth like talking about millions and millions if you don't even buy a laptop for $1,000, right? So I mean, like there's like a big gap between what people want and where they are, and what they have to reach until they would be even capable of doing that. Sometimes to say blunt comments can be more effective than to mince words. I didn't get that one. Blunt comments more effective than what? Mince words? Mince? Isn't mincing cutting into small pieces? A mullah. I don't know. But I think like that's the main problem on the internet, that like everyone is making crazy videos about what they achieved, and that's like one person out of billions. I mean, if you go to YouTube and check like the channel stats, and yeah, I got like the silver plaque or the gold plaque or whatever, but like how many people actually have reached that goal, how many people are backed up by businesses behind to reach that goal. What you don't see is like how many channels are like in affiliate networks, so they're not like producing their channel on their own, but they're like in a channel network, so they have like backup who is supporting them, who is giving them like the music, the backgrounds, the graphics and stuff, so they're like having help in the background. And if you start your own YouTube channel, how much will you be able to earn? How much will you'll be able to grow? And people think like, I can do a YouTube channel and I will be rich. And I don't believe that. Do you have any plan to take a trip on Seoul? Next April, for the next cherry blossoms. I'm prepared. Like every year, springtime. But I think at the moment, most probably not this year anymore. Maybe yes, maybe no. But more no than yes, actually. The picture on your background is the Han River. Yeah, that's true. And it's the building Yushipsa. No, Yushipsa. Yushipsa. I think he meant to say sometimes it's more effective to say in a blatant or dull manner than it is to say in an elaborate manner. That's true. But even like saying those blunt words, you have to think a lot to make it that blunt that it like covers the topic well, I think. So it might sound blunt, but it's a well thought of thought or something. Yeah, as I said, I'm not a native English speaker, so sometimes I'm struggling with what I want to say, but I think I'm quite okay in my English. I'm not a keynote speaker. Yeah, me too. I'm not talking all day long with my patients, but still I think I can improve a lot on that topic. But that's what I mean, right? People say, oh, you were gonna make millions and millions, but yeah, but you have to do the work, you have to do the business, you have to do the stuff, you have to do everything, and then you should be the best salesperson as well. So I think like it's like it's not very realistic to get like into the hundreds of millions on the short term. And people always clickbait you on YouTube, like watch my video and you will be rich soon, you will be famous soon, you will be fast, and people are like, they don't want to wait. But I think like a lot of things in life is perseverance and waiting and patience, at least in my opinion, in my experience. So Balat nut Balat nut has different nuisance from blunt. Blunt means to say something directly, not to mince one's words means the same meaning. To mince words. I know mincing from the kitchen language, so like mincing herbs or something. Like minced or minced meat. Like cutting it into small pieces. Like mashing. But it's minced because you took a knife and not a fork. Anyways. Maybe we get that one. Isn't it? Anyways. That's right, like mashing, right? But you mash with a fork and you mince with a knife. So I think like doesn't mean anything else, I doubt. I mean like the combination mincing words means like in German we have the saying he is a Erbsenzwicker. He means he is a pea plucker. He's plugging peas out of the thing, and so it's a simple word, but it typically means someone is like taking your words apart into very many simple aspects, and he's like tearing it apart into nonsense. So he's like looking into it too much, trying to get out details that you haven't said maybe. So it's like of course, yeah. So an Erbsenzwicker is a person who is like very much into the details, not trying to see the overall picture, like tearing everything into parts and looking just into the simple parts, like trying to find the black spot on the white shirt, like that kind of person, like always trying to find the bad thing in all the good. And so you could say it's like a bad word. No, it's not a bad word, but it has more like a negative meaning on the person that we use it for. You could also say Korinthenkacker, but that's too German. It's like, it means like you're shitting out raisins. Right? So when will you try visit Korea? I already answered, maybe in April or May in the springtime. But I can't tell you. I didn't figure out yet. So don't ask too much. Don't ask too much because I really don't know. I might go tomorrow if I want to, but I don't. I need some time in the office, and I need to be very secure and certain that I can leave the office without everything burning down or being ripped apart or the girls making stupid things all day long. So I have to be very cautious when I take my leave. And at the moment the girls yeah, anyways, so I would leave them alone at the moment because they're like making weird things, and sometimes I wonder what I taught them, because actually they told me, because I was asking if they were cleaning the sterilization machine for the handpiece, the dental handpiece, and then she actually told me, "Oh, are we really to clean that machine?" I said, "Are you stupid? Are you stupid? You're cleaning the big sterilization machine every day and check on it every day and every week, and the other machine is just standing here for 4 months and no one was looking at it." Oh man, I was going crazy. I could like, sometimes I think yes, but I can't because I'm the teacher. But sometimes I really think like, what the hell is going on? Sometimes they have something like the Kelly Bundy effect. You put like one information too much in their brain and everything is lost. That's how I feel sometimes. It's really, really crazy. So she was actually telling me, no one told me that we have to clean that machine. And I said, no way. You've been like working in my office for like at least 18 months and you will tell you don't really want to tell me that you never saw someone cleaning that machine. Just fire them? No, I can't fire them. That's the last ones I have. I already fired 2 of them. I'm trying to clean up the mess, but someone has to do the work, so I fire the older ones and I keep the younger ones, and I also got a very old one to compensate for the younger ones. Yeah, it's kind of difficult. I took my apprentices into like regular employment last year and they were like freaking out. I was thinking, what's going on? So one was doing her job like she wanted to do it. She was never asking anyone for allowance. She was never asking or checking back if her decision was right. She was just deciding and doing and phoning and telling people to leave and like complaining and whatever.
유나니님 어서 오세요.
You are the voice, the reason. So I said no, she has to go. So 1 month later the second one came and said, oh doctor, I decided to sell insurances because I want to make a lot of money fast, so I'm gonna quit because selling insurances is so much easier, so much better, so much more money, so much more fulfilling or whatever. So she ended her contract, and then she didn't even come back from her holidays. So the complete week she was not working, and she didn't even tell someone that she won't come to work. So I was thinking, what the hell is going on? Anyways, it's just 3 weeks and I'll just deduct it from her wages. So anyways, and the younger ones are like struggling because now they have to think on their own and no one else is trying to think for them. So they're like, oh my god, I have to use my own brain, no one's thinking for me. That's kind of hard. 유나니님 안녕하세요.
모니봉님 어서 오세요.
모니봉님 어서 오세요. Yeah, so I was like going crazy this time. I was saying, no way, what's going on? And sometimes you really think like, oh my god, I'm doing this. I opened my office 6 years ago, and I was
이칸지님 어서 오세요.
이칸지님? The Chinese thing, I can't read that one. I'm sorry for that. And yeah, I'm doing this for 6 years now, and I was thinking everyone knows what to do, but they don't. That's really crap, because like I'm happy that the machine didn't break, because if it's not cleaned properly, like the bacteria in the tubes will damage the sterilization machine. So, and the machine is about $6,000, so that's not a cheap one, and it can break easily if you don't clean it properly. So I was thinking, oh my god. Sometimes I really think like, I don't know, maybe I close the office and like have to do lectures for 1 week to tell everyone what's going on. How long did you doing BJ? 2 years. We decided on 2 years. I started in March 2016. I'm scared of bacteria or germs, especially HIV. Yeah, I know. But you're not doing anything against these scariness. You should buy a sterilization machine. It's a really cool thing. It's about $5,000. You can put anything inside and you can sterilize it. Then you're safe. But it uses about 2,000 watts per 2,000 watts, and you need like distilled water to run the machine. And like having the machine run once is about $1 in energy cost because it needs a lot of power to heat up and pressurize and sterilize, cool down, evaporate, dry the goods and stuff. Where do you live? There is a flag on that side. No, this side. Over there. There is a flag showing Switzerland. But I'm not Swiss. I'm just living in Switzerland. And when I made my money, I'm out of here. No. Maybe yes, maybe not. Taxes are better in Switzerland than in Germany. So I think I keep staying here for the sake of taxes. Taxes is really hard in Germany. So I got 2 viewers on YouTube. I can sterilize myself. Do you like Scotland? Oh yeah, Scotland is nice. Go to Scotland. Scotland is very, very nice.
지수홍홍님 어서 오세요.
지수홍홍님 어서 오세요. 처음 만나서 뵙겠습니다. You can sterilize yourself. How can you sterilize yourself? How do you do that? You can use a pressure cooker. That's true. But it's not validated. So it's legally not allowed to sterilize goods in a pressure cooker, although it might work pretty well. So yeah, you can sterilize, but can I sterilize? Oh, you mean can I sterilize myself with the machine? No, you won't fit into the machine because like the chamber is about like the size of a football, so that doesn't work. Wait. So yeah, but I was really shocked when I realized that the girls don't know how to maintain the machines. My professor hometown is there in Scotland. Is he from Edinburgh? Edinburgh was a very nice city. So if you come to Europe, definitely check out Scotland. And Scotland has even good food. So they always say England has bad food, and that's true, but it's England, not Scotland. The English have weird food. But I haven't been in England, so I shouldn't judge them. I didn't taste what they eat. And what is your professor teaching? What is the topic you and others have been talking about? There is no real topic. We're like chit-chatting and moving back and forth between the different subjects. I was complaining about my employees at my dental office that I wanted to say they're stupid. No, they're not. But that they don't know how to maintain the machinery. We were talking about sex. No, come on, don't fool them. That people don't like USA people? What? I missed that one. Who is charge of sterilizing the medical tools in your office? Like everyone and no one. That's a big problem. So typically they circle, so they switch like duties, and like the disinfection is done by everyone, and like they have like the set of steps they have to go through until the tools are sterilized. So if someone leaves off at one station, the other one knows where to continue to process the tools for the sterilization process. But the problem is not sterilizing the tools, the problem is maintaining the machinery. So everyone knows how to sterilize, but no one feels like obligated to check on is the maintenance of the machinery done. We were talking about sex, what? The main topic is the issue of sex and reproduction. It can be hot. No, we're talking about sterilization, so not being able to have sex afterwards. No sex, yes, but no children. No, it's not that kind of topic. 문희봉님, they are lying to you. 문희봉님, 이거 거짓말. 이거 아니야. It was not. But anyway. That's clickbaiting, right? Telling people about sex, but we are talking about sterilization. Yeah, you might misunderstand the word sterilization, that concept, right? In that regard. But it's like we are talking about technically real medical sterilization process. Could be a good option to prevent pregnancy. I know people where it didn't work. So sterilization is not a very safe tool. Anyways. My professor teaching me communication in English in my university. Where do you go to university? Would you tell us? Pregnancy? No, it's pregnancy. P-R-E-G-N-A-N-C-Y. Pregnancy. What you wrote is pregnancy. 실수했어요. 했었어요. 그렇게 쓰지 않아요. Is it right? 쓰지 않아요? 쓰다? 쓰지 않아요? I think it's 쓰지 않아요. It's like stupid. The camera is here, and I'm reading the chat on that side. That's like maybe I should turn into that direction, or not. Yeah. So even being sterilized is not. It's not 100%. So that's what I wanted to say. Pregnancy to have a baby. No, pregnancy is not to have a baby. Pregnancy is you already got a baby. That's like a difference, right? It's like the absolute thing. It's like already happened. Otherwise, it's not pregnancy. So there is not like 10% pregnant. There is like pregnant or not pregnant. So if it's pregnant, then it's 100% pregnant. Sexual intercourse to have baby. Yeah. It's a consequence. Yeah, you could say consequence. That sounds a little bit drastic. Are you speaking English well? Me? 조금 아는데요, 영어가. 근데 저는 독일 사람. 그래서 I think yes, but maybe typically people understand me very well when I speak English. But I might not be 100% perfect. So I would say you are fluent. Yeah, I'm fluent, but I'm not 100% perfect. But I was learning a lot of languages, so I'm quite capable of finding my way expressing what I wanted to say, even if I don't know the words that I need to use to say what I wanted to say. You nearly have no accent. Yeah, that's typical for me because I don't even have a German accent. People always wonder and ask me, Jay, where are you coming from? And I say, I'm from Bavaria. And they say, you don't sound Bavarian. And I say, yes, I don't sound like anything. I don't sound like Northern German, Middle German, Southern German, or Austria or Swiss. I don't sound like anything. So even in German, I don't have an accent. I speak like sloppy, but it's not an accent. Germans have strong accent. I've noticed that. Yeah, that's true. Germans are like, yeah, Germans are typically not very well at speaking English. They're like educated in English a lot, and I think like the percentage of people being capable of speaking a little bit of English is quite high in Germany, but like the accent is still kind of weird. How old are you? Ah, I don't say that. Do you know Battleground? Of course. But I don't like it. I get freaked out every time someone shoots at me. And the graphics is so weird. So you're like walking around and you don't see anything, and then bam, you're... And no, not very funny game. I'm always losing very quickly. Except if I hide and seek gameplay, then I'm quite good at Battleground, but no, I suck at Battleground actually. It's not my game. I play Overwatch, but as Ace said earlier, he got like a gold ranking in competitive and I got a bronze ranking, so no, maybe I'm too old for games, but still I like it. I still like playing games. So when we were younger, we were playing Quake. I don't know if you even remember Quake. Yeah, Quake was our thing. And we played Diablo. At that time, it was Diablo 1. But it was not fun, and then came Diablo 2. Bronze is too good? No, come on. Have you ever heard the news? BMW vehicles are burning now in Korea due to tech. I believe that. I'm wood 5. What is wood category? No, I think I have to look it up. I'm like 800 in bronze. Can you see that somewhere? Is there somewhere outside of the game where you can see that? I guess not. Let me just launch it. I'll take a look at it inside. The BMWs, yeah, they were never meant to endure the heat, maybe. But like typically, I think like German technology is like decreasing, actually. And I think like Mercedes-Benz got way better in the last years. I love the music. Anyways, what is the career profile? I got I love these kind of music. It's so motivating. Yeah, I'm bronze level 878, season high, current high. 3 hours played. Yay! I need to play more competitive actually. I need to work on that topic. German still produces the best cars. No question to that. They're quite good, yeah. And actually, you should not forget, Germans invented the car, so we are producing cars since 120 years, and all the others do not. So, yeah, German car companies and factories, they have like a very long experience in producing cars, and that's why I think like German cars are still the best on the planet, because we just have more experience in producing them. Just like that, easy like that. I'm wondering that. What is your favorite Korean idol? More, I don't know. Actually, I actually don't really know, because I'm listening to the music and I don't really watch the music, so I know what the music sounds like, but I don't know like the idols singing it. So if it might be like in a drama, I would know which actor I like, but I wouldn't know her name. So that's like so yeah, I'm not like a really K-pop, how do you say that? I'm not very knowledgeable about K-pop and K-drama and actors and stuff like that. Then do you know BTS? I know BTS by name, but if you would show me like 20 idols and ask who is like part of BTS, I couldn't tell you. I actually could not. I just realized that the Chinese drama I'm watching, there's Lu Han from EXO, from the Chinese EXO part, and they wrote that he left because I was watching like the second drama of him. I was thinking, didn't I see one Chinese drama with that guy already? And then I was looking up who that was, and it said it was EXO. But yeah, even if you would show me like the EXO face, I couldn't tell you which band, which face belongs to which band. I don't know that. Are you aware of the fact that Benz doesn't even go to college career fairs to hire potential employees or interns? I guess they don't need to. They will get so many people applying for a job there. Mercedes-Benz is a very highly rated employer, a very sophisticated company. People, like the workforce, is trusting a lot into the management. So I think it's a very, yeah, you can say prestigious company in that regard as well. They don't have to. No, they don't have to. They don't have to. I think that's the same for Audi and BMW as well. So there's like, if there's people coming from the high school, the universities, or we have like universities that are not universities, kind of like colleges or something. It's like hard to compare like the German titles with like international school standard school titles names. So so typically if you are like the best one of your class, it might be very easy to get hired by those engineering companies, and they need a lot of engineers. And like BMW also, they have like people doing their scientific work at the military, which is close by in Munich. So there's like a lot of things that they can give like to other parts for their own development of cars and stuff. We say universities as colleges. These are interchangeable words in US. Yeah, but it's not in Europe, not at least not in Germany, because we have universities, and universities are deemed the highest standard of education. We also have like university style education at like a lower level, but these lower level universities, which are not universities but kind of, they have a different type of teaching. So if you want to become a doctor, a lawyer, so like the very classic educations, then you have to go to university. If you want to become engineer, like technical engineer, you would go to like a college. I would say like college. And if you want to become like a scientific engineer, you would go to university. So like everything that's like practical, that's like work related, that's like doing things in real world, that's more taught on colleges. And if it goes more into science, writing papers, doing basic scientific work, that goes more into the university style of education. So like that. Which brand is better among German car makers? I would say like the topmost car brands are Mercedes, BMW, and Audi. These are like, I would say they're kind of equal. And Opel is like a lower brand in terms of the image. That does not mean that the cars are worse, but it's an Opel. And I think Opel had the big problem that Opel had a lot of changes in management, and they were like sold and resold and bought a couple of times. And every time they got like bought, they switched their branding. So they got rebranded and rebranded and rebranded and rebranded, and like 4 times or something. And you cannot rebrand a car manufacturer's brand like in that short amount of time 4 times, because people are getting confused. So nowadays, no one knows what Opel stands for. We don't know the brand anymore. So people who bought Opel will still buy Opel, but like new people don't know what is Opel, right? What does it stand for? What kind of car is that? What kind of people... What kind of person must I be that I fit into the Opel brand concept? So no one knows that. So no one buys that. And that's why the brand is going down and down and down. And is there... And we also have Skoda, Volkswagen. I think Volkswagen is a little bit higher than Opel. So I would say it's like Mercedes, BMW, and Audi is like the top 3. And then it's Volkswagen. And then there's maybe Opel. Right? Do you know Chungang University in Korea? Chungang? Now, where is it located? Is it in Seoul or Daegu, Busan? Chungang. Chungang? Now it doesn't ring a bell at the moment. Oh, dang, it's so late. I need to end the broadcast soon, guys, because I'm doing something tomorrow and I have to be fit, so I have to go to bed early. Not early, but at a decent time, at least. Right? That's how it is. So what about Chungang University? Where is it located? Is it like in which city? Is it your university? Maybe. Maybe I should look that up, right? What's Google telling me about Chungang? Chungang University. It is in, where's that? Private university. It's a private university? Oh, dang. You must be rich. Acceptance rate. What is an acceptance rate? 4.5%? Like if 100 people apply for university, they take just 5% of those people? Whoa. That's weird. In 1980s, Opel helped Daewoo create the new sedan, which was called Lehman's. I never heard of that, actually. I heard of Daewoo, but Lehman's? No, that doesn't ring any bell. So, notable alumni is Park Shin-hye, So-young, Kim So-hyun, Kim Boom, and Kwon Yuri. And 45 more. Let's dig into that. Kim So-hyun was from Chungha. Oh, really? Sungni, that's a singer, right? Sungni is a singer. Hyunbin, Ha Jung-woo. Doesn't look that familiar.
옥자님 어서 오세요.
Yeah, there's too many people going to university in Korea. That's your problem. It's not the university. It's too many people applying. I think that Chae Tae-hyun guy seems kind of familiar from the dramas. And no. I know 이한위, 강하늘. Do we have that in bigger? No. Not sure about that guy. No. No. At least I know like 2 or 3. How are they sorted? Like, anyways. No, I know Deu. Obviously, I know Deu, but I didn't know the Lehman car that was produced by Deu. Deu was like very weird. When Deu launched first in Germany, they were like making very funny advertisements, and then came Deu. And the problem is, like, no one knows how to pronounce Deu over here. So it's written Dewu, and so Germans would like pronounce it Devu. And then the app was telling you it was Deu. It was very confusing for Germans. So they should have chosen a different brand name, actually. General Motors, Chevrolet, GM, thanks. What? Ah. Confusing. Alright, guys. I think we had fun today. Please hit the up button. 업 부탁드립니다, 여러분. 그리고 출구 찾게 해주세요. 꼭 하세요. And what do they teach at that university? Academics, colleges and schools. They have law, philosophy, history, Korean language, English language, European languages and cultures, Asian languages, political science, international relations, public service, media communication, sociology, psychology. Is there no medicine? Oh, there's medicine. Pharmacy, medicine, nursing, arts. No dentistry. Maybe not. Maybe it's like put under the medical school. Might be. I think most yeah, if you write it like Hyundai, if you write Hyundai, no one knows what you're talking about, because for Europeans it's called Hyundai. And that's like totally weird, because we are calling the brand in a totally different name than you do. So if someone comes, a tourist comes to Korea and they say, this is Hyundai, and people are saying, what's Hyundai? We don't know Hyundai. That's like, and they say, oh, that's the big brand. And everyone says, huh, what is Hyundai? I never heard of that. And then they realize, Hyundai. And then people say, oh yeah, I know Hyundai. Student exchange program. Maybe I should have made an exchange when I was studying with Chungang.
슬로쿨님 어서 오세요.
슬로쿨님 안녕하세요. Welcome to Twitch. But I think you might be irritated about the 님 어서오세요, because I guess you are not Korean. They have a hospital. Is it famous, the hospital? That's all Korean again. That's interesting. It's in English, Chinese, Russian, and Mongolian. That's kind of interesting. But there's no teeth, I guess. What's that? Anyways, guys, it's time for me to say goodbye. Why is it called CAU? Chung Ang. Alright, I got it. The motto: live in truth, live for justice. In Latin, it's called Universitas Centralis. That's like totally different from Chungang. Oh, maybe. All right, guys. So it's time to say goodbye. Sorry, we need to wrap it up. And please hit the like button or the subscribe button or any button you can find beneath or under, maybe most channels it's under the video, or Hyundai.
수동기님 어서 오세요.
No, I call it Hyundai because that's the Korean style. I'm not Japanese. So, so please hit the up button last. You're confusing me. Anyways, so, and I think on mobile it's in, if you tap the video, it's on the upper right. And anyways, I will check if you hit the button. If not, I will come back and then you have to. No. Anyways, yeah, it was fun talking to you guys. Hope to see you soon. And what else? I don't know. So if I'm lucky and bored enough, maybe I'll stream on Sunday. Same time, same station. And yeah. Thank you. Bye bye. What time is it there? It's, why do you ask that? There's like a huge clock on that part of the screen. You must see that, right? Yeah, time to wrap it up. Go to bed. Maybe drink some water because I've been streaming for like 3 hours and something, and I need something to drink. Close to the midnight. All right. This is the last time. Goodbye.